Shalom Uvracha, Yerushalayim Ir HaKodesh. How privileged we are together to study two sections jointly read this Shabbat, Nitzavim and Vayelech. I would like to focus on one of the sentences, or two of the sentences, in Parashat Nitzavim, which discuss the essence and the nature of Torah. The Torah says, Lo v'shamayim hi. The Torah is not in heaven. And then it continues to teach, V'lo me'ever layam hi. The Torah is not on the other side of the ocean. Now, besides the simple reading of the text, which seems to imply that the Torah is ever so present for anyone seeking to find it, Ki karov elecha hadavar ma'od. According to rabbinic tradition, there is another meaning being implied in these words. And we studied together in Tractate Eruvin 55a, where Rabbi, in expounding ideas connected to these readings, Mai dichtiv lo v'shamayim hi v'lo me'ever layam hi. What is the inner meaning of these teachings? That the Torah is not in heaven, nor on the other side of the ocean. Rava says, Rava, one of the most outstanding of all Talmudic teachers, one of the greatest of all Amoraim, Rava Amar, Lo timtza, you will not find Torah. Perhaps it should be read Lo timatzeh. I'm not sure, there are no vowels in Talmud. Lo timatzeh, either it shall not be found or you will not find. Either reading is acceptable. Lo timatzeh b'mi shemagbia da'ato aleha kashamayim. The Torah will not be found by someone who considers himself or considers herself to be in heaven. Lo b'shamayim hi. That is not where you will find Torah. If the person views themselves as having the mind that surpasses all minds, the mind that towers over everyone else's mind, Bashamayim, they're way above everyone else. They're like on the heavens, the heaven level above all earth. That is not the location of the Torah. If you're looking, where should you turn for Torah study? Lo timtza, lo timatzeh. You will not find it by such a person. Torah is connected to modesty. Torah is connected to humility. God chose the most modest of men to be the Torah lawgiver for that very value. The value of humility is the essence of Torah. As the Kutzker Rebbe put it, the true Torah cannot be found by the person who thinks of himself or herself as already having reached heaven. Lo etzel haYehudim hashamayimiyim ele shechoshavim shehigiu ad shemei hashamayim. And the continuation of the message in Parashat Nitzavim explains Rava, my lo me'ever layam hi. What does it mean that the Torah cannot be found on the other side of the ocean, across the ocean? What is the meaning of that text? Rava continues to explain, Lo timtza or Lo timatzeh, b'mi shemachiv da'ato aleha kayam. True Torah cannot and will not be found by the individual who believes that his or her mind is as wide and as broad as the ocean. The totality of Torah is beyond the comprehension of any one human being, as great as he or she may be. The Torah student, the Torah teacher, who thinks that they have traversed the entirety of the pathway of Torah, the Torah researcher who feels that their mind, that his or her mind, has now encompassed all of Torah, marchiv dato aleha kayam. Unfortunately, they are mistaken. In fact, although our parasha does describe the Torah as being ever so close to each of us as it really is, it is always crucial to recall the great teaching of Tzofar HaNa'amati, who in the great book of Job, if you're interested, it's Job 11, verse 9, I believe, describes the wisdom of Torah as being Aruka Me'eretz Midah Urechava Miniyam. The Torah is beyond measurement. The measure of Torah is beyond the total measurement of the entire earth. The measure of Torah is Rechava Miniyam, is beyond the ocean. It's wider than all seas. It's wider than all oceans. Woe to the individual who feels Marchiv Dato Aleha Chayam. For that person fails to recognize the great and awesome nature of God's Torah. I've often heard people speak disparagingly about certain aspects of Torah. Perhaps if we remember the rule and the role of modesty, which are ever so connected to Torah, we will approach our readings and studies very differently. In the great ethical guidebook of Pirkei Avot, the ethics of the fathers, in the very first Mishnah, the very first paragraph of that monumental Torah treasure, we are warned, we are cautioned, Hevu mitunim badin, be slow and deliberate in judgment. Be careful when making judgments. If we are to be slow and deliberate in judging people, how much more so should we be slow and deliberate in judging the ultimate word of God. Thank you so much for listening. Shalom.
Rabbi, how are you? Shalom.
Salam. We know each other. We know each other.
Yerushalayim.
Okay. Okay. Toda Rabbi. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Hak Sameach.
Shana Tova.
Okay, bye.
You know what
Alright, I'm still running. I have to stop.
What?
I don't know when to stop. Tell me. Stop.
I guess we should continue at least till Rosh Hashanah. It's the last parsha of the Torah. We have to consider the new series after V'zot HaBeracha.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe that the next series should be a series of studies on the weekly prophetic readings on the Haftarah. Thank God, with the help of God, in just a few more weeks, we finished the second series of Torah reading. I was thinking that maybe we should do a series. Each week there's a prophetic section called Haftarah, and I thought maybe we should start with insights, starting with the section of Breshit. Maybe we could have feedback from some of our viewers. Is that something that interests you?
It does.
Should we do a series of studies on the prophetic readings of Haftarah? Please let us know. Shalom, Shalom.